Tonight, I'm here with an amazingly talented queen. She's a singer, songwriter, one third of the iconic group Blaque, marriage ambassador, and now you can catch her on BET Presents the Encore. Shamari DeVoe, how are you?
I am doing amazing. Thank you for having me.
Of course, I am super excited to talk to you.
Yes, well, I'm super excited to be talked to.
Yes, yes, I've been looking forward to this. So, for those who don't know, where are you from?
I am from Atlanta, Georgia. Yes, well, I was born in Detroit. Let's go back. Yes, I was born in Detroit, but I moved to Atlanta when I was 5 years old. So I rep Atlanta all day, every day. This is my hometown. And yes, I mean, I've been here since kindergarten all the way through college.
I love it. I cannot wait. I know so many people in Atlanta. I can't wait to get out there. Everybody talks so highly of it.
Yes, where do you live?
I'm in Maryland.
Oh, okay. Yes, Atlanta is the place to be. It's grown so much since I was a little girl. I mean, it's just ridiculous. I mean, it's film industry is here now. The music been here from the
Yes.
beginning, but it's really, really nice. I love it.
I can't wait to visit, and especially the food. I heard about the food. I got to get down there.
Yes, you do. It's really good. Soul food. Well, I am like 99.9% vegan.
Okay.
So yeah, so I kind of like dibble and dabble in a little bit of fish every now and then. But other than that, it's mostly, vegan.
Okay. Well, that's all good. That's all good. So tell us, when did you know you wanted to pursue a career in music? Because a lot of us, we have music careers that start and stops to the shower, sis. So
So I've been knowing that I wanted to sing since I was 3 years old. I mean, I would sing Whitney Houston for my family. I used to watch Annie and sing Tomorrow by Annie all the time. That was like my favorite movie ever. Like I would be on the floor just singing at the top of my lungs. I just knew it. I just love music and I just love the feeling that came with it. And when I got to middle school, I wanted to start a singing group. So I started one when I was in the
mhm.
eighth grade. And I just been singing ever since. I started with Blaque when I was 16 years old. And of course, Blaque is the proteges of Lisa Left Eye Lopez.
Mhm.
She took us to New York and got us our first record deal. I was 17 years old. It literally only took her 6 months to get us a record deal. That's all I ever wanted. I told her, I was like,
Wow.
when I first met Lisa, I was like, I just want a record deal. And she was like, oh, you don't have to worry about that. We gonna get you a deal. So
I know that's right.
we took
Well,
her straight to
listen,
money,
we
which
are
I was
all grateful for it.
yes, yes. And I've been performing ever since I was like 13 years old and just been doing it ever since.
Yes, and you are doing it. And I heard your performance yesterday at the Hawks game.
Oh, you did? Oh my
Yes,
God. So amazing. Such an honor to be from Atlanta and to be able to sing the national anthem at the Hawks playoff game.
yes.
Oh my God. It was just incredible. And I thank God for that opportunity. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to let my Atlanta Hawks down. So let me get up here and really show them that I can sing because a lot of people probably forgot that I can really sing. Okay.
Okay, because you got to remind them in case you forgot. Okay,
Yes, in
she can
case you forgot,
sing.
just because I'm on the show, BET presents the encore. Now, don't try to make it seem like I don't know how to sing, okay?
Okay, because listen, you can sing. Okay, let me tell y'all.
Right.
Yes, and
Still got it, baby. I still got it.
yes, you do. Yes, you do. Now let's talk about the encore, which I love. Let me tell you, I am hooked. Okay, me and my
Oh
girlfriends.
God, yes. But
Yes.
yes, so the encore, yes, it's great. It was an amazing opportunity, for me to be a part of. I don't know if you know, but I was a part of the original encore cast that was with Carlos King. He shot the sizzle reel 7 years ago. And then during the pandemic, it leaked and it went not virus, Lord Jesus. It went viral.
It's all good. Look, it's okay. We done been through a lot. We've been through a lot this past year.
Yeah, this pandemic got me thinking about viruses too much. Okay, but yeah, so that clip with Keely and Farrah went viral and BET picked it up. So I was happy because, my thing was, just getting back out there just after being stuck in the house for so long. And then, just being called up, by Carlos, like, yo, can you do it? We're ready. BET's ready to shoot it. I was like, okay, cool. This is great. My husband has always pushed me to sing and use my voice. So I thought this was a great opportunity. And it's not like the storyline for the encore had to be created. It is a part of my life. The storyline is my entire life. It's music, it's singing, so it was like a no-brainer to say yes to it.
Yes, I love that show so much. It's so good. It just takes me back to like those times I was in school, listening to music, listening to your album, and just like, how like you can't see what color the wall is in the room because it's covered, it's plastered in like Word Up magazine posters and like that era.
Yes, it's the nostalgia of it all. Like I can tell you what I was doing, when Jodeci's song came out. Can I talk to you? I can tell you exactly how old I was. I can tell you how I was feeling. I can tell you who I was dating. I mean, it's just everything about it is just 90s music is my favorite era of all time.
Me too.
I love it. I absolutely love it. It was real music. It actually had substance. You can feel it. It was just, I wish that, we could have that era back, but I'm constantly listening to 90s R&B all day. Hey Siri, play 90s R&B all day, every day.
Me too. It's the best. It's the best. It hits so different. It really does.
Yes.
So can you describe like that moment and like what you were feeling once you, stepped into the home with the other girls and you started to embark on this journey? Like, because I could imagine that it rekindled like some memories from, when you were in Black.
Yes. Just when I stepped into the house, I was like, oh my God. It was like, what? I didn't know what I was going to expect from the females. I didn't know how their personalities were. I didn't know what I was walking into, but I was really happy to see Nivea because she is from Atlanta and I just immediately connected with her just because we're both from Atlanta, and we know the same people. So I was happy. I was like, okay, good. Nivea's here. Even though she wasn't in a singing group, but I was just happy before this, she's a solo artist. I was just happy to see her. And then I saw the twins. And of course, I met them before 7 years ago when we shot the sizzle reel for this show. And it was cool to see them too. I didn't really know them like that. I was like shocked to see Pam from Total.
Yes.
I was really shocked to see her, but I love Total. Especially since she had her mask on. I was like, dang, I wonder if she gonna be like kind of closed off from us, or kind of be scary a little bit. But I was like, we'll give her a few days, maybe she'll come out the mask. But yeah, it felt good just to know that I was walking into something and just getting a new chance to just, start something that could be great, like, and really powerful, So I love being in girl groups and I love just empowering each other and the sisterhood. So I was just ready. I was ready to take whatever was thrown at me. I knew it was going to be drama. There's no way you can have a girl group and a house full of women with strong personalities living in a house for 30 days without drama. I knew that before I even left my house. I knew there was going to be drama.
Right. Listen, and that's anywhere. It's like you got a bunch of women together. It's gonna be some drama. It's gonna be some drama. But you guys are doing amazing. I love it so much. So did you know like who was gonna be in the house beforehand, or was it kind of like a surprise?
No, it was a surprise. I had no idea who was gonna be in the house. So
okay.
Yeah, just walking in, I was like, okay, all right, oh no, hopefully, we'll be able to get some work done.
Right. Yes.
Because for one, I got there, let's see, when I got there, Nivea was there, Pam was there, and the twins were there. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4. So it was already 4 girls there, and I was number 5. So I was like, clearly there can't be any more girls because there's no way we're gonna have more than a 5-member group. And then they just kept coming through the door. 6 next came Aubrey, and then 7 and 8 came Misha and Irish, and then 9 came Keely. So I was like, what the heck are we gonna do with a 9-girl group?
Right.
This is like impossible. Like, this is like an experiment. This is a huge test. Like, y'all really think this is gonna work? I don't know. Like, it's hard enough coming from, a 3-girl group from Black,
Yeah. That is a large amount of, for a girl group for sure. Yeah.
Yes.
But I was like, you know what? It can work. It can work. Now I know you mentioned the drama in the house. I want to ask you, how do you get yourself back on track and keep yourself back on track, during those moments when the energy is not so positive? How do you get back on track?
It takes a lot to get to me. It takes a whole lot to get to me. But when you get to me, then, that's when I blow up. But for me, the fact that I just came in there to sing, right? I come from a group where I was the lead singer. So I didn't have any type of insecurities about not being able to sing on the records or wanting to sing more. I knew that it was so many females in the house. There's no way that I'm going to be able to sing, lead on every single record like how I do with Black. And I was perfectly fine with that. Like, I don't have any type of complex or insecurities when it comes to singing. So it was easy for me to lay back and be like, okay, just be in my place. Like, which part am I going to be on? I can be on this part. Okay, cool. You need me on this? I was a team player. So it really was easy for me to not have an issue with what part I'm singing and, counting how many bars I have or anything like that, because I'm pretty confident in what I can do and what I bring to the table. So, yeah.
Yes. Now, has this experience taught you something new that you're capable of that you may not, have known that you were capable of before going in?
Yes. I think it taught me how to just, I don't know, like, that's just, I don't know why that's like the hardest question ever for some reason. I'm like, what the heck did it teach me? What did it teach me? But it taught me that I can do this again. Like, because I did lose my passion to sing because of so many, traumatic events that's happened to me in the music industry, from losing Lisa Lopez to losing Natina Reed, my best friend from the group, and then, to getting dropped from 2 different labels. So just going in the house just taught me that, what, I can do this again. I still got it. I can still perform. I can still sing. I can still dance. And it gave me an extra push to like actually want to go out and sing more, and it gave me my passion back. So, I learned just that, I can do it. I have everything that it takes. And I still look good, even at 41.
Yes, you do. Okay. Yes, you do. That's the one thing I was like, we and my girlfriends, we watched the show and I'm like, she looks so good. Like, she's so pretty. You look the same. And just your vocals too. Like, everybody really gets a chance to really see your vocals even more. Like, and you can see the growth, because you were great back then. But I'm like, I'm listening to you sing the anthem and sing on the show. I'm like, okay, sis can sing.
Yes. Like, don't forget, because I think a lot of, that's what I say when I say confidence. Like, confidence is
Yes.
so important, because when I first started singing, I didn't have a lot of confidence. And the more and more that I get out there, and the more and more that I do sing, and the older I get, my confidence is just like through the roof now. So I'm like, yo, I can do everything. Natina used to tell me all the time, you know what, you sound so good, Shamari. You sound better than Mariah Carey and this and that. And I would be like, yeah, right, Natina. But I'm like, you know what, Natina, you really knew what you was talking about, because I really can sing. I'm not saying that I sound better than Mariah Carey or anything. I'm just saying, like, I can sing. And it's
Yes.
all about a confidence, it's a confidence thing, so, just knowing that, the limiting, I would limit myself before, and, just knowing that, limiting beliefs, are not good. And those are the reasons why people lack, in certain areas. But, I'll turn that whole thing off, and I'm like, yo, Shamari, you got this, you can do it.
Yes.
So going into the house, I learned how to get my passion and my confidence back.
Yes. And you are doing it. Okay. You are doing it. So, and speaking of you looking so great, like, do you have any beauty secrets like you could tell us about your regimen? I know you told me that you were a vegan. What else are you doing to keep like this? I mean, because you look like a teenager.
Oh, oh, thank you so much. Well, I give all props to Lisa Left Eye Lopez. I give all props to her, because she taught us something about nutrition and what the foods not to eat and what to eat when I was 21 years old. And she introduced us to Dr. Sebi back when I was young, and how meats and cheeses and dairy products and stuff they're not good for you, because they cause mucus, and mucus causes disease. And so I've been using Dr. Sebi products since I was 21 years old. I've been eating pretty much no beef, pork, or chicken since 2003. So I haven't had chicken in like 18 years. So yeah, I just think that it's just eating more plant-based foods and just taking care of your body, drinking water, exercising, and just being as positive as possible.
Yes. And that's amazing that you are so disciplined with it, because it's hard.
Just like when I look good on the outside, I feel good on the inside. And when I put, living foods in my body that I know that are healthy and that are keeping me young and thriving, I feel good too. So it's just all about feeling good. So that keeps me on track.
Yes. So how do you balance work with marriage and motherhood?
So, I would like to say that I am a superwoman. I am a superwoman. I am big on positive affirmations. But even superwomen need help. Okay. So
Yes.
I have a great support system. It takes a village, and when I have to go out and work, my village comes in, they support me, my family, my friends, they help out with the boys. I'm able, self-care is also important to help balance yourself. You got to make sure you're taking care of yourself. And having just the support system, I feel like it's important, because you can't do everything. It's hard. It's hard being a mom. It's hard being a wife. It's hard. Life is hard. But you're like Nike. You just got to do it. And you just have to make sure you just surround yourself around positive people and like-minded people that support you, that inspire you, and that are willing to help. And that helps too. And then on top of that, my husband and I, we both do the same thing. We both travel. We're both entertainers. So it's easy for me to, for us to, deal with that, So, when he goes out of town, I'm home, or sometimes we're both out of town. But that's when the grandmamas come in and they help out. So, yeah.
Yes. Well, I can relate. I have 3 kids, 1 cat, and a husband. So I get it. I get it.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Oh, my.
But I will say they're older though. They're teenagers, so it's a little bit
Oh,
better. Yeah.
oh, they're teenagers. Wow.
So what is next for you, if you can talk about it? What are some current projects you're working on?
Current projects. Solo project is in the works. Solo
Yes.
project. Blaque. I have always been a member of Blaque. I am not Shamari DeVoe, formerly of Blaque. Blaque still exists. Blaque still performs. So we are going on tour and doing shows coming up now that the world is open back up. So, I mean,
Yes.
performing is something that I love. That is like my favorite part about being an entertainer, performing.
Mm-hmm.
And just being, like I said, I'm a marriage ambassador, continually to work on helping other families succeed and keeping families together, helping our community. My husband and I, we do a Married for Life walk along with the founders, Martez and Wadrina Layton, every year, where we bring hundreds of couples together. We walk and we hold hands and we reaffirm our love for one another, and just help each other, because it's hard, being
Mm-hmm.
married, being in relationships, and there's so many things that you just don't know. So just being in that environment, being around other like-minded couples and succeeding together. So we call ourselves marriage ambassadors. So that's what we do. We help other couples succeed, and we represent healthy relationships.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something that I'm doing. And my husband and I are looking at writing a book about our marriage obstacles, challenges, about the music and
Mm-hmm.
money and everything. So that's coming in the future as well.
Yes, well, we will look out for that. Yes, that sounds exciting and very interesting. I love
Yes,
it.
thank you.
Yes, you are welcome. Well, I enjoyed talking to you.
I enjoyed talking to you too. How do you pronounce your name? Linnea?
Linnea.
Oh, Linnea. Okay, cool. It's so nice talking to you, Linnea.
Yes, nice talking to you too. Now, before I let you go, though, I love to do something with every guest. It's called Unpack Your Box. And that's basically where you get 1 minute. I always say no one is counting, where you can just say whatever you want to say, whatever's on your heart, your chest, whatever you want to release.
Let's see. Whatever I want to release. What am I releasing into the world? Well, I would say, I guess what I would say, I want to talk about, I guess, limiting beliefs, because throughout my life, I told myself a bunch of things that weren't true, and just made up these perceptions in my mind that caused me not to do certain things. And one thing that Left Eye taught me is that you can do anything that you put your mind to. Never let anybody tell you that you can't sing and be a doctor, or you can't sing and be a teacher. Like, you can do anything that you want to do. So that really inspired me. I actually went out and got my bachelor's degree at Georgia State. And
Yay.
just sitting in class, and people knowing who I was and everything, and thinking, oh, why is she in here with us? I heard that before. Why are you in here with us? You driving the Benz? Are you doing this? Like I can't go to college too? Yes, I did that. I got my bachelor's degree. I was on the dean's list. I also even got a job at the mall.
Mm-hmm.
Because I wanted to experience, being in a clothing store, because I wanted to open up a boutique. So I wanted to be around in that environment, and people would come in and be like, what are you doing here? Aren't you married to Ronnie DeVoe? My husband tried to get me. He was like, why are you still working at this job? I was like, it's for the experience. It's not for the money, because my check I would take and spend on clothes. So
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't for that. It's for the experience. So, I just say that you can do anything that you want. Your limiting beliefs, don't believe them. They're false. They're lies. And just don't listen to that inner criticizer that's in your head. You can do everything. And just make sure that you just believe in yourself, and you will be successful. And just get rid of those lies that you tell yourself. Everybody has those things. Everybody has those confidence issues, those self-esteem issues, but they're all lies. You are powerful, you are great, and you can do anything that you put your mind to, and you can beat anything.
Yes, dropping gems. I love it. I love it. I love everything you said. Listen,
Thank you.
you're welcome. You're an inspiration to me and so many other people. It is an
Oh,
honor being able to share my platform with you. I have like this manifestation list that I have of people every season I want to talk to, and you were on that list. And I was so happy, that I got to talk to you. I was like, yes, I love it. So,
thank
I mean that.
you.
You are
Thank you
so
so
welcome.
much. Thank you. So nice talking to you, Linnea.
You too. All right, y'all, we out.